Hey there, welcome to 4 Minute Friday, where I take just a few minutes of your time to share with you a tip, trick, strategy that will help you close more sales and make more money. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Conway from achievesuccess.co.uk. I specialize in working with salespeople and sales teams, helping them sell more, okay? And these little tips and strategies I just share on a weekly basis to help you improve your sales competence. Now, this week, I want to talk about the importance of thought leadership to you as a salesperson. You see, as salespeople, we work in a very competitive market. We have many competing companies that as an organization we're competing with, and within those companies there are copious amounts of salespeople, and we're all vying for the same pot, the same budget, the same investment. So therefore we want to be able to stand out from the crowd. We want to differentiate ourselves amongst this very competitive market. Now, one option is to do nothing and just be another Me Too salesperson. But if you want, as I said, stand out from that crowd, you can start to develop your personal brand and become a bit of a thought leader on what's important to your customers. Not your product or service, but your customers, about the industry and the market within which they operate and you operate. And it's very simple to do. It takes a little bit of time and effort, but just done on a consistent basis can really make you stand out from your peers. Now, what I'm talking about here is writing things like blogs, or shooting the odd video, or writing the odd article, or writing a guest post for somebody else in the industry, and just referring to all this on somewhere like LinkedIn, or setting up a personal blog page, or even on a Facebook page, whatever's appropriate, but having this information somewhere. Sometimes I will go to people's LinkedIn profiles and they're really poor. They just don't stand out. They don't invite me into their world. They don't compel me to want to reach out to them. But if you go to an individual's Facebook page or LinkedIn page, and there's articles there, and as I said, there's videos and there's links and reference to other things. So again, another great way is just be an aggregator. If you don't like writing stuff or shooting videos, just aggregate other people's content. Just be a pundit, just comment on other things. So don't just kind of share something, actually make a comment about it. And if you start to build up a stream or a thread of information on your profile, let's say within LinkedIn, you start to stand out from the crowd. People see that you have an opinion, that you have some thought about where the market is going, and about what's happening and what people should be considering, and the risks that they may be facing, and changes that are coming up in the market, all that sort of stuff. Now, you don't have to do this daily and hourly or anything stupid like that. It may be once a month you publish something. That really would take probably about an hour for you to sit down, pull a few things together, refer to a couple of other people's pieces of content. Make sure you put the attribution link in there. So if you cut a piece of information from a newspaper article, for example, make sure you attribute that to the article. That just keeps all the legal side straight. But then you can make a comment about that. Or perhaps you could get 2 comments from 2 different sources, and actually could put your thoughts around the pros and cons of each approach. So your thoughts, as I said, it's your leadership in thinking about your market and your customer's market and what's important to them. And this, I guarantee, starts to build your personal brand. It starts to make you stand out from the crowd. And when you do reach out to people, when you're prospecting and looking to contact people, your name may well already be familiar to them. Or at least when they look at your profile, which most people do when you try and connect through something like LinkedIn, at least there's some stuff there. They've got some stuff that introduces you as an individual to them and gives them some insight into who you are. And that's partly what personal branding is about. You've only got one chance, as they say, at a first impression. People make an impression on you within, well, now they say 1/10 of a second. I can't believe it's that fast. Well, I can believe it, but it isn't. I mean, it's unbelievable, I should say. And that's the point. So they're going to come to your profile, look at it. It's going to be empty and there's nothing in there ever apart from your school details when you left school 20 years ago, or it's going to be full of articles and posts and information and stuff around what you think the industry is all about. And that is what people are looking for, something different. So differentiate yourself through thought leadership. This is going to be one of the most important attributes, I believe, of a salesperson over the coming years, that you really do stand out from the crowd. So I hope you found that useful. Again, think about how you might apply some of those tactics or strategies to help you develop this thought leadership status, and do something. All right? Do something. That's what it's all about. Right, end of 4 minutes. This has been 4 Minute Friday. Thanks for your time. I'm Conway. Have a great week of selling ahead, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye for now.